Good evening and welcome to another episode of MTG Sin Senpai. So I finally got my summer foil drop, I believe is what they called, to finally come in the mail the other day. So now I have the wonderful joys of opening this for everybody. It did take a little bit of time for this to come in. I've seen that a lot of people happen to get theirs way before I got mine, which is it is unfortunate and it is the way that it is. But I finally got my own versions to open and share with everybody. So I'm very excited to share my wonderful secret layers that I got with everyone. This particular time around, it is interesting. I'm so used to all my other secret layers coming in the boxes, not in these envelopes. So maybe here's hoping that in these envelopes that they're packaged better and that they don't Pringle as easily. But we'll have to take a look and see how that goes. So there we go. We got ourselves our secret layers. So let's go ahead and start with the Tokyo lands. This is where we'll start off this evening. Alrighty. And so got ourselves this insert here for being a part of Secret Lair. Thank you. Look at that, just crazy amount of plastic that they probably, or not plastic, but cardboard that they did not need to use. But there it is. So go ahead and chuck that. Got ourselves some beautiful lands here, and I got me a handful of perfect fit sleeves to sleeve all of this wonderful goodness here. And then looking at that, it did not Pringle that bad. So, neat. So let's take a look. That was these are the Tokyo lands. Hopefully I can get this open without, there we go. Alrighty. Take a look here. Got ourselves the plains. I believe that's the plains. Could be wrong. I'm pretty sure that's an island. It's a pretty giveaway. Got ourselves what looks like to be a swamp. Got ourselves here a mountain and the forest. Yeah, these all just look amazing, and I just had to go out of my way to get them, and we got ourselves a foil mountain. I guess, I mean, because these were lands, they decided to give us all lands, I guess, for whatever reasons, but let's go ahead and sleeve all these beautiful things up, because, you know, foil cards or these cards are technically an investment of some kind. Now, mind you, this basic land one is probably the least exciting one, of course, of all these. But this particular time around, of all these particular drops, out of each one, there was like maybe one card in each that I wanted, and then all in all, since I was like, you know what, I talked it over with the wife, and she's like, you know what, just get them all. So I decided, you know what, I will just get them all and just got the bundle. And so these particular ones are just there. Normally I don't get the land ones, but these lands, I will have to admit, look pretty amazing. Quality wise, they do feel pretty nice. And yeah, I'm going to make sure to... Will I play these? Maybe. I do have a 5-color shrine deck that I can slot these guys into, so it'll just add to the aesthetic. Now, mind you, it's a little hard to determine which one's which, I guess. I mean, overall, it's kind of... At least the forest, mountain, and island are very distinct. The plains and the swamp, I guess you could potentially get them mixed up. But it's unlikely, so we'll see. But those are a nice way to start. We got ourselves the Vulcan Bag. I don't even remember what's in. Like, I'll be honest, I ordered these so long ago that I actually forget what comes in them. So, we're... excuse me. We're essentially opening these together, and it's just an experience. Alright, there we go. And thank you once again for being part of Secret Lair. You're very welcome, Wizards. You're so welcome for, you know, charging arms and legs for things, but people still buy them, and I'm one of those people. Alright, this one has the Elspeth Knight Tyrant. Let's take a look at what else was in here. I think this one was because of a particular artist, maybe? I'm trying to remember. Like, I'll be on. Like I said, I honestly don't recall everything that was in this particular super drop. We got ourselves the Elspeth Knight Errant there. Beautiful foiling. Got ourselves a Patron Wizard. Don't even know. Tap and untap wizard you control. Counter target spell unless its controller pays one. Oh yeah, this was the... I think this was the card that I really wanted. I know the original is not the oh no, that's the card. Berserk. I mean, getting an original print of Berserk is not the easiest, and getting one in foil impossible, I believe. So this is pretty neat. So definitely wanting to use that. And then the Verudian Entranchus is just a pretty solid one. So this particular drop was actually pretty good. And we got ourselves another Elspeth Knight Errant. Is that a misprint? Am I only supposed to get one? I do got two here, and I don't know if this is normal or not. I'll have to do some research. If you guys have opened these or seen others open it, got one that looks like it was done, like at least the art is done right. Then this one, it looks like it's missing a color. Maybe it was done on purpose. I don't know for sure. But yeah, I'll have to do a little bit of research and we'll take a look and see. But there we go. We got ourselves two Knight Errant Elspeths, and I believe this is not one of the more played ones, but at least it's there. Definitely neat looking cards to look at. They're very pretty. Don't get me wrong, and the quality of these are pretty, like, I'm used to them pringling a lot more, and that's actually not the worst. So maybe Wizards is onto something. Maybe they should start packing them all into these particular ones, so that we don't have to deal with that adhesive pull that we had to do with the boxes. Maybe. I mean, let's take a look and see. Maybe they caught on and it just makes sense. And now I have my first copy ever of Berserk. So that's pretty awesome. Now, do I have a particular deck that go in? I'm sure I do. Just haven't thought of it yet. And then we got ourselves this amazing wizard here. So going to have to find probably build a wizard deck. Not sure at the moment, but we'll figure that out. And then we got a few more secret layers to go. So we got ourselves special guest Kelloggs Loops. I know I am saying that wrong, but regardless, it's there. So we're going into our next one. Once again, let's take a look here. Thank you for being a part of Secret Lair. The fact that there's like what is the point of this? And it's like a thick old. Oh, I guess that helps to keep the cards flat. Now that I think about it, that makes sense. So there's that. Here's hoping that's a pretty good one. Oh, here we are. This is that Mystic Remora. This is the one that I wanted from this. And then I think the Escape from Coralheim. I know that particular card is just a good card, period. So here's hoping that, I mean, I think I have one somewhere. I will admit I don't know. But now that I have this particular version of it, I mean, obviously I'd rather run this one over the the basic one. So Mystic Remora, first ever copy of it that I've ever had, and it's going to be like your only way to get this foil, so that's pretty neat. We got ourselves our Retreat to Coralheim, definitely an amazing combo piece for your landfall decks. Got ourselves a Burgeoning, another card, my first I believe, so it's a nice and powerful card, and Utopia Sprawl, which is always a plus, and our Diffusion Sliver. So far, from what we've seen of the Brothers War spoilers, it's unlikely that we're going to go to the slivers again. I know that I at least me and my buddy hypothesized that would be the case, but looks like that's not going to be the case. But the fact that they have the Transformers cards, oh my goodness. I definitely am going to do my best to get my hands on all those Transformers, especially the Optimus Prime. And did they spoil the Megatron yet? I don't think they did. I know they did Optimus Prime, Starscream, and the ambulance. I don't remember the name of the ambulance. Now, I'll admit, I mean, I watched the show as a child way back in the day, and I don't remember absolutely everything. And the fact that they are basing some of the card art from the original 1980s cartoon, it's just, or anime, if you want to be specific, is pretty awesome, and I'm really excited to look forward to that. We got ourselves the Rule the Room is our next one. Let's see if we get anything crazy in this. Now, I know a lot of people have been, there have been a handful of people that have been getting the misprints. Thank you, Wizards, once again, you're welcome. But we'll see. We got ourselves the Brimaz, the King of Oruscos. I believe this is the reason why I got this particular one, because I don't have myself a Brimaz, and I believe that's just one of the powerful cards for it was equipments, right? If I remember, let's take a look. Vigilance 3/4 attacks, create a 1/1 white creature token with Vigilant that's attacking. Blocks a creature, create a 1/1 cat creature token with Vigilance that's blocking that creature. So never mind. It's just cat token generator, so it's pretty good. Arcanus the Omnipotent. I used to play with Arcanus a lot. He's not the strongest card in the world, but he's just a fun flavor card, and this art just looks amazing. Ooh, we got ourselves a Queen Marchesa. Oh my goodness, just the things that one can do. I'm planning to build a Joda deck, and this is probably going to be the one that goes into it. We got ourselves a Savra, Queen of the Golgari. That's a pretty fun card from the second guild pack, or Ravnica. And a Mana Weft Sliver. This one is actually probably one of my favorite ones. I do like all, it was this one and Gemhide Sliver. Those are two probably my favorite ones, just because they make it a lot easier for you to fix your mana for all your slivers. So there we go. Got ourselves some pretty awesome, amazing cards. And overall, the quality looks a lot better. Now, mind you, I don't know if that's on purpose or not on that corner on the top left there. Is that on purpose, or does that look like my card slightly damaged? I mean, I have to do some research, double check it. But if that's damaged, well, there we go. I got lucky and got a misprint. Or, we'll see. I mean, I'll be upfront. I'm a big fan of misprint cards. I do have a handful myself. Now, have I got any of the crazy, like, albino cards or something that's crazily done? No. I have just some that has, like, visible shifting. And I do have a handful of uncommons with square corners, but nothing super insane. But if I do get my hands on them, definitely want to get more, just personally to keep. And sometimes I might play with just to show it off, especially if it's an obvious misprint. Those are always fun to me. Like, I'm a big fan of misprints myself. I know not everyone is, but it depends. We got ourselves two more to go. We got ourselves second last one is Artist Series Olivia Prima. Go on ahead and get on through this. This time I won't pull it off the screen. This has got to be the funniest design, I think. And this one has, the Achroma Angel of Wrath. So, I know this card is not played as much as it used to be in the past, but I'm a big fan of the Achroma card. I use Achroma's Memorial in so many decks just because it gives haste, and it's such an overpowering artifact whenever it does hit the board. Yes, it costs 7 mana, but the effects that it gives you right off the bat are insane. This is the reason I got this particular one, because I don't have a Mikaeus. And now I have a Mikaeus, and this card is such a crucial combo piece for a lot of decks. It's just amazing. We got ourselves a Glisa, the Sunseeker, not the worst, and Olivia, Mobilized for War. So, fun cards. And another Olivia, Mobilized for War. So, I'm guessing, since this is the second time this has happened, this is on purpose. I don't think that's gotta, like, I gotta assume that this was done on purpose, because it's another card that it's duplicate in there, and this one just happens to have no color. It's just black and white. Maybe they based it off of the original sketch, possibly. I mean, I'll admit I have not done too much research, and obviously whenever they give these to us, they don't really tell you what the bonus card is. So maybe I got lucky, maybe I didn't, I'm not sure. If someone knows what the crazy value of these are, like, are they misprints that were done on purpose? Cool, not that big a deal. Is this just a straight up misprint? That would be even more awesome for me personally, but we'll have to see. I mean, I'm going to be doing some research after this video now that I think about it. But if you guys happen to know the info, please feel free and let me know, comment, and give me the heads up. I mean, I honestly would have preferred to get another Mikaeus. That would have been pretty awesome. But, you know, it is what it is. And then we got ourselves one more secret layer to go through. And see what we get here. See if we get anything super fun. Give us that misprint. And then, once again, I honestly don't remember what is going to be in this particular one. And there we go. Straight off the bat, we're getting ourselves a Kozilek, the Great Distortion, which was, I think the only Kozileks that I personally have, oh look, are Oh, this is, I think this is the Huntmaster of the Fells is one of the, is the card, so we got that. And look, I think that's the, I get 2 Huntmasters of the Fells because this one looks like it's just black and white. So we got ourselves the Kozilek, the Great Distortion. But while stating about this, I have 2 of these from the original set, but I got them in Korean because I bought a Korean box. Got ourselves a Primeval Titan, and I can't even use this card, so it's going to just sit there looking pretty. Got ourselves a Platinum Angel, definitely a powerhouse that I use in a handful of decks. And yep, we got ourselves a regular Huntsmaster of the Fells and a black and white Huntsmaster of the Fells, which I gotta say, I actually like the black and white one, the one lacking the color, more than I do the original. So, pretty neat. So we got ourselves, that is everything here. Unfortunately, no crazy misprints, unless these are misprints, which the way it's looking, very unlikely. I mean, it seems like you have a chance to get one of the 4 cards in the artist sets to be, you get a black and white version of the card, which, you know what, now that I think about it, I'm not going to complain super hard. It's not the ones that I wanted specifically, but they're still pretty neat. But yeah, thank you so much again, everyone, for sticking around, checking out this opening, seeing what comes in these particular products. I know the Brothers War is going to be coming out pretty soon. Definitely going to be hitting up that quite a bit. I'm just a big fan of the Dominaria set, and the fact that we're going into the past to check out the Dominaria again. It's going to be pretty interesting and fun to see. But here are our beautiful in the spread for everybody, which I apologize for the glare, but got to get them all nice and protected. So there we go. Beautiful, fun to look at secret layers for everyone to see. I do have plans for a good handful of these. Now, majority of these I'll probably get sleeved up and put away, but if anyone's interested and would like to reach out to me, feel free, give me a message, and then we'll get in touch and see if we can possibly work something out. But thank you again, everyone, for sticking around, taking the time to watch the video. Please also take the time to like, share, comment, and subscribe. It would be appreciated. I am trying to get some more content for everybody. Oh, and I do have one of these things here. This is from one of the promo packs. Is that upside down? No, it's not upside down. Okay. So this one was courtesy of Mo. He requested a shout out for me giving this out. That's why he gave it to me. So I'm just following what he asked. And you guys thank him in the comments. He was kind enough to provide this for you guys. So whoever gets this, good luck to you. Congrats on that. And thank you again, everyone, for sticking around to the end. It is appreciated. Take the time to, like I said, like, comment, share, and subscribe. It is appreciated. And never forget, Senpai didn't notice. Good night.